And good evening, everyone who is watching the stream every day. Arrives on air, and welcome to my another Daisy stream, another short one. It's been kind of like a plague here of me. I just cannot get to my PC before this time. No matter how hard I try, there's always something to do. There's always some chores. There's always some other things to attend to. There's always my project. There's always something else, and I tried really, but it's again almost 3 a.m. and that's the only time I'm free pretty much. So we don't have a lot of time left, unfortunately, because tomorrow is going to be another long day for me. So cannot sleep all the way to. Wait a second, where's our server? Cannot see it. Is this one? Sure. So cannot sleep all day. Gonna get ya. Welcome. Good evening. You're green now. Kinda like sorta kinda greenish bluish, but more green than blue in my chat, in both of my chats. So a bit sick, a bit sick, because that's why you're green. Okay, an interesting way to show it. Hope you get better. Okay, let's stop the music. I myself actually wasn't really feeling well today in the morning, so I started another character, and we are, wow, Sitnik of all the places. I just started another character. I have many copies of DayZ for those who just joined. Let me explain. So yesterday, the character that tried to kill those pesky guys around Polyana, that character still there, still okay, got the loots. But there's a big tent there with some supplies that Gnagetcha yesterday found and showed me. So I'm not a fan of starting playing a new character, starting a new stream immediately with a geared character in the dead zone. Fighting zone, battle zone. So I'm not a fan of doing that. Usually you log in without understanding the situation, immediately get killed. So, and it's been sorta kinda a little bit of a battle zone around Polyana. It's always popular, but yesterday, and I suppose today, considering that there's a base there, so I decided to start another character, and now we got to cross the map as fast as we can to see if we can get to the tent and still find something useful there, after we pretty much looted very well yesterday. So let's do it. Let's see how hard it is to move fast. It's pretty hard for me, always been. I tend to be excessively thorough in my everything in DayZ. I cannot just skip, I cannot just move on. I end up getting stuck in places and whatnot. So the right away, nice, yeah, black raincoat. Okay, let's grab that. I still don't have a knife, I wish. Maybe if we are lucky, there is a knife here. That'd be amazing. Maybe there is a knife for us. A little bit of food. Hard time finding good food. That's the thing, gonna get you. I have the same feeling. I have a feeling that something related to the central loot economy has been changed. Something's going on. battles. Lots of coastal fights. Well, maybe not this time. No, at this time. But I'm actually close to where the boats were a couple days ago. More than a couple, I suppose. So give me a second, please. Got a notification. Nothing really happened. Conaton explained already. A new character. A new character on the same server. I don't like to start in a battle zone. Oh, a knife finally. With a geared character. So I have many copies of DayZ, so I can have many characters on the same server. And I kind of want to do a challenge. How fast can I get to that tent with supplies Gonna Getcha found yesterday? The tent with lots of interesting stuff. Okay, we've had a little bit of food, we've had a little bit of water. Let's there's one good place that we can check. So these bots, they spawn things from time to time. And there's a little bit more. Oh, a battery. That'll come in handy. So I wish I had more time, but lately I've been kinda without any intention to do so. I've been kinda prioritizing other things. I had to. For a second it looked like there was a car over there looking at me through the reeds. But I think it's just a stone. A lock and a wrench. So these bots... Oh, there's a mushroom. Good start. And another thing, yesterday my character got cold like it was the good old 1.62 Livonia. Oh, sorry, 1.62. 1.25 Livonia, not 1.26. Haha. Here we go. Yeah, that happens too. But it wasn't the rendering thing, it was like showing through a little bit, sorta, kinda. Netting, no thank you. Boards here. Anything? Like nothing at all? Really? Okay. So we need to get to the police station then, because that's where you can find some, well, not some, all the water. No train, I think. Yeah, no train over there. There's a spawn point for... No, yeah, no train. There's a spawn point for a train over there. Having a train, finding a train as a complete new spawn, it's like a really good thing. So a burlap sack would have been amazing as well. But I'm not going to loot the town. I'm going to just look for the things that I need. This should be good against people. 15 seconds to spawn. Good question. I mean, it's from the old times, I think, that introduced delay or pause. Just stems from the old time, because it was possible to respawn next to your place of death. So I kind of have a feeling that's a legacy scene that doesn't really mean a lot these days. Nobody just cared about it. Or maybe the client needs a little bit of time to load all the map things when you spawn at the coast. So like you essentially teleport, you essentially get teleported, and maybe the client of the game needs a little bit of time to load the surroundings. But then again, you spawn in and you see those white flashes. Those are pretty much the structures on the map loading in. Lighter. Okay. I can get rid of this. What are you? Good. Come here. 2 damaged ones. Okay, we'll sort that out later. Should be police around here. Yeah, those guys, they're a little bit too lucky, I would say. I tried my best, and then I actually made a bad shot. I tried my best. Actually, let's put it that way. I tried my best not to mess it up, and I almost lost them. So because it's so easy to mess it up, so that's what you got to try to avoid. That's actually a very good backpack these days. So I'll add 3 sticks a little bit later. Okay. The things are kinda going our way, cannot complain. Let's see if we can get some guns. Okay, we can get this. This is even better. So far, a pretty lucky spawn. A condition. Oh, somebody left this knife here. Steak knives, they don't spawn here. Oh yeah, signs of people. Badly damaged Glock, an empty shotty. Okay, let's grab it. So looted. This place is looted. Am I following somebody again? I don't know. Okay, this one is chambered with a round. That's the best thing we can have here. This is badly damaged, and this one's badly damaged. Not good. Not good. I might lose these before I know. Oh yeah. Okay, there's something. Not that I really need guns, but we got to start somewhere. The shotty is empty. Right? Alright. Anything here? So what's left is to check the roof. What? Nothing. Let's grab this just in case. So I don't expect to see dead zombies here, but definitely somebody was here not that long ago. Good dress. We need it. I have 2 press vests because they are both badly damaged. They might easily be destroyed by zombies. When I find something to fix them with, I'll ditch one. Hey, it's your nickname. Good evening, good evening. Okay, let's drink. So, and then I want to check that place, that amusement park, small amusement park down there. Yeah, that's going to be our path. And then we are leaving, well, kind of trying to leave the town, going in the direction of Borek, I think. Maybe I'll check, but really fast, the industrial zone of Sitnik, the industrial complex. But that might take time. I don't want to get stuck anywhere. Just to see if that place has maybe bases in its usual places where people usually build them. I need water. I need hydration. The max I can get right now. This zombie wants one. Okay. That was fast. We have the indicator. So let's go. Oh, I have rounds for this. So ditching the shotgun, taking this one. What the hell is that? Aha, Zmeyovka cap. Okay. Better to stay warm. So this is going to be my long range. And anti-zombie weapon. Anti-zombie weapon. Anti-zombie weapon. Let it be here for now. Fingerless gloves in better condition. So starting up new characters, it's like one of the best parts of the game. Exploration, killing people, having nice firefights, not just killing people. Killing people is not interesting. Having interesting, adventurous firefights, that's what's amazing. Yeah, people around here definitely ditched loot in the houses. I'm sure that I'm now sure we're following somebody. So starting a new character, getting the things for this character. It's like better pants. Well, our pants are in bad state too, so we're not really losing anything here. Mask. Better disinfectant. Actually, I think I can maybe put this mask on. Yeah. Well, I don't have glasses. Not that I need it. Okay, sometimes there is one piece of loot here. Sometimes it's small and almost invisible, but like a box of rounds, something like that, would be really nice. Cannot see anything. Ooh, good, very good. And this is good too. Got to keep it safe. The street is full of zombies, but there is a well, another well over there. And I think it's time to rehydrate again. Another rangefinder. Yeah, feels like the place has... Yeah, it has been... It's just pretty much what it is. It is looted. Crazy, but I'm following somebody on this very quiet server so far. Shovel. These bolts, they don't spawn here. Face mask. Oh. Oops. Oh yeah, it changes configurations. I didn't even know. No, the face mask goes away. This goes here, this goes here, this goes here. Like this. Oh no, these rounds are not good for me. Maybe only for hunting. But for me, they are dangerous. Chainmail leggings. If I wanted to stay on the coast, if I was planning to do that, I would have definitely picked up some medieval stuff. But we gotta move fast. Chainmails or OP armor. Yeah, I know, but the leggings. This we don't need. Car at Hrud? Where is it? Where's Hrud? Sorry, don't remember. This place not completely looted. Here we go. Yeah, unique name. I actually had a very nice character just before the wipe here. Started a very nice character who stayed on the course and who was on the coast, and was wearing chainmail jacket, whatever it's called. So unfortunately the next day everything got wiped. J Brown, good evening, welcome. It's a new character, Worm. That zombie had warm salty sticks on him. Interesting. This is the first time I see something from a zombie, coming from a zombie with temperature. So J Brown, welcome. First of all, when I logged out, I'm gonna get you continued playing, and they eventually killed him. Zombie body hit. Yep, but this is the first time I'm seeing that. So they tracked him down and killed him, unfortunately. Lucky bastards. And I decided to start a fresh character on the same server. So the character from yesterday is okay, still there. Nothing happened to him. This is just another one. And I'm moving in that direction, to that place, to Polyana, pretty much as fast as I can. Sort of a challenge, but I'm unable to do challenges on involving like moving fast. Completely unable to do it. So kinda challenge in big quotes to get to the tent and see if I still can have something from the tent. So no, I don't have any alts now. I have different accounts, but I don't have any alt characters now because everything been wiped on experimental, on stable, everywhere, and I haven't been playing since then. Well, maybe on some private servers I still have characters, but pretty much. Okay, I'm fixing everything on me to stay warm. Gonna get you? Okay. No, of course. Okay, now I have to drink. The problem is I'm in the opposite corner of the map. Are you coming? No? Okay. But I'm willing to try to cross the map. I just got to learn to move fast. That's my how is it called? Achilles heel. Achilles heel. I cannot move fast. I see people surviving on a couple berries and crossing the whole map all the time. But yeah, I get stuck. Not that it's like a survival type of gameplay. Not exactly, but it's helpful. Need a bit more food. I haven't found a bottle. I'm just filling myself with water. Planning my routes through the nearby wells. Yeah. Even though the place has been looted. I keep finding signs of people. And I'm seeing that... well, some things are just not there. So, but I'm not just checking building after building, I'm moving in a direction. I still need a ton of things, I still need food. Short. I have the Rex already. I should have disinfected them before ditching that big bottle of disinfectant. really have this feeling that the place has been looted properly. At least the buildings with open doors have been looted. And I tend to pretty much check them. Because open doors are always inviting. Sporter magazine, no, thank you. So do we have space? We can make space. We can make some space. Ditch the things we don't really need. Oh, a proper shotty. Okay. Okay, then. Loaded, 1 round. My previous kill that happened quite some time ago, like 3-4 days ago, on this server. It was with a shotgun, with a sound-off shotgun. Oh, nice. Okay. Gotta go to the bushes, reorganize my inventory. Time maybe to turn the gamma off. Good. Cannot complain so far. Some bushes we need here. Will do. Yeah, it's like don't have space. J Brown, no, I've never played Ark. I've never even watched a single video, single stream people playing Ark. So I absolutely have no Ark experience whatsoever. Zero Ark experience, even as a viewer. I'm not really a gamer. So, and this is not a joke. When you play just a couple games, according to Riot Games, what did they release? I don't remember. But according to that company, you are not a gamer. There's a ton of hardcore games. There's like a huge list of games that I wanted to play, that I want to play. Like the list is a mile long already. I even remember some positions in that list. But, well, yeah, it is what it is. So, this goes here. Yeah, but Helion is because it's a space simulation. I like not just space flight simulators. I like just in general sci-fi more than I like realism. Let's put it that way. So. But yeah, there's again starting playing another game. I cannot, like other people, play one game for 6 hours, then switch to another game, play it for 4 hours. I cannot. Every time it's a commitment for me. So, and I'm not good at oh, there's another one over there. I didn't know. Another one of these hunting shacks. Okay. Oops. Put me back. So I'm not good when it comes to committing to new things. I have like the amount of my project that I have in different various states of unfinishedness. It's like that one scene alone makes me worrying about like myself. Because that's not normal. You have so many plates in the air, even though it's not like I'm really just have to catch them. They can stay in the air for as long as I want. But one commitment that I've taken on, it's like avoid making additional new commitments. So yeah, the thing is finishing them, I find it really hard, especially lately. Yeah, I'm more like gonna get you. It's all always in different states of disarray and disrepair. Chamber Senator, welcome, welcome. Oh, nice. Half used. People are everywhere. Half used, so we can fix something. That's Zmeyovka. And some rounds. Okay, that's not great. Good, but not what we need. Signs of people everywhere. Anything on the roof? So we are not dying from hunger. So we are hydrated. Let's start moving. Again, Borak is ahead. Well, this place. But this place I'm just going to check a couple buildings. And not for loot, for bases maybe. So then Borak. Borak will take a little bit more time, but... Again, not going to... Wait a second. The deer. We need the deer. Oh boy, I forgot. We are going to need food in like 15 minutes around that time. They're in the field, I think. As the trains and military, I know. But we need less military and more civilian stuff, more survival. We are pretty much running to Polyana as fast as possible for military. So technically we don't need Borak at all. The deer seem to be behind this place. Okay. Strange, but okay. So we'll get to the deer a little bit later then. First, let's check a couple places here. But I'm going to stay away from the zombies, so it's not going to be like checking every corner. Hey, jumping, climbing, nothing. Okay. Oh, a good thing. Okay, this goes away. This we take. Yeah, Icarus. A little bit of Icarus. I've played it. Not a single bad word I can say about that game. Actually pretty solid from the start, but haven't played it since then. Somebody left a bottle for us, which is nice. Bottles, they don't spawn here. I think I'm literally following somebody to Borak. So I'll have to kill that deer, but when I do it, I will have to leave the area as fast as possible. There's more rounds here, so random things. Okay, whatever. Mix. A laser saving kit would be nice with it. The last one with the bots. Since then, nothing. Chamber Senator. The last one with the bots, and was the view, the render distance included in that one? Rollout 2, or it was the initial one? I don't remember, but what are you? Food? Chips. Thank you. This is good. Could be a chance to find the laser serving kit here. But I don't want to spend the whole day looting just this place for one laser serving kit. Like 3,000 zombies in the middle. Couple of military containers around there. They're in the middle. I'm going around. I'm strategically going around them. They're in front of the high queue. Oh boy, okay. This I just cannot leave behind. So we got to try to reorganize then. Badly damaged, I can fix it. That's why I checked this building. So this goes away. It's nothing, but at least something. This goes away. This goes away. Can I fix this with this? Yes, I can. So, leaving this here for now. Just in case I get my backpack, get my West ruin somewhere nearby. Two knives. One's badly damaged, it's a spare. Not going to have space. Yeah, not going to have space for the meats. Okay, let's at least chamber it. Yeah, not in my inventory. So something like that for now. A little bit of continuous space. J. Brown, I call it Sitnik Industrial Zone. There's a big industrial zone between Sitnik and Borek. But I'm staying kind of on the outskirts of it. There's a couple military containers that might only introduce more loot confusion, or they might be actually good. And all the zombies are just around here. Since we ended up at this building, let's loot it, not hoping for much. Chamber Senator, yeah, I've definitely noticed the changes to the whole temperature system of the game, and now there is more difference between different times of day and different weather conditions. Finally, my character, after many, well, not even months, years, started actually sometimes overheating. So, but I haven't really been paying attention to the details of it. I've noticed that overheating is back pretty much. I've noticed that mornings in Livonia, they are not the coldest anymore, the coldest time of day. So I've noticed that even with the best clothes you can get pretty cold if it's a stormy rain. So yeah, yesterday for example I got cold being geared in, but it was a storm in the middle of a night, so, and I even got cold. Not the magazine that I need, but the rounds it has. So let's fix it just to have the rounds. Interesting. Thank you, Chamber Senator. Well, I haven't really been using fire for that purpose. I'd usually just ring everything out and keep going. In 1.25, that was 100% enough. Here, I have a feeling that in some conditions, it might not be enough. But again, in Livonia here, mostly overheating. And only occasionally. Yeah. I had a crash pretty far. And only occasionally I would get cold. But thank you for the tip. I'll try to remember it. That's something for Namalsk / Frostline environments. No, it's always been like that with backpacks and shoes. I wasn't sure about the what's it called? I wasn't sure about the other clothing. So the backpacks and shoes, footwear takes like a ton of time to dry, but it seems to be, yeah, doing that faster when not on your body. Signs of people everywhere. But this is nice. This is what I've been looking for. I see, Chamber Senator. Okay, I'll try to remember. Well, reiterate it in my brain. Badly damaged, pristine. Of course we are taking the pristine one. So, but no zombie bodies around. Just things left by other players. Okay. So, the deer. Now to the deer. Sounded like somewhere from here. Hey. Start making noises again. Hello? Deer? Probably in the field, but maybe a little bit in this tree line. Not deep. Usually they are in the field somewhere around here. What the hell? Did they get spooked? One thing, Chamber Senator, that's very important for me. More important than anything else. It's like the new rendering distance on official servers. That's like, that made crazy difference. I'm a person that pays a lot of attention to the way things look. So I'm kinda visual type of a person. So and I didn't even think that draw distance would change the look of the game so much, especially here in Livonia. It pays off 100%. Wearing black business suit again after 5+ years in DZ, you mean? Executive killer because of the temperature difference. Ah, I see now what you meant. Yeah, the way the temperature system and the inventory works in 1.25 and before, yeah, pretty much makes everything else 100% inferior and a bad decision to make. Killer deals. Yeah, probably just cutting down prices like crazy. Like a maniac. Ooh, there's a hunting stand. Very convenient. So let's use it to kill a deer, maybe. Aha, I can see one. A doe or something like that. Tripod. No, thank you very much. Aha. I can see it. Just one poor doe. The rest probably lost, or the rest of the group, pack, whatever, got killed by surviving players. Okay. Interesting that I heard them from completely different places, but okay. So, got to be ready to switch to the pistol and finish it off. Or maybe I'll be able to reload the gun. It's an empty field. Will be hard for them to hide. That's the head. Okay, the round worked. This is not a good round for hunting. This is not a good round for anything, but this time it did the job. Throwback. Okay. The thing about being attacked by one wolf at a time was just lucky. Got attacked by 4. I got attacked by 4 and then by 1. By 4, 1 ran away. And then I got attacked by 1. Okay. The left one, a little bit later. Yeah, the fat's not good. The fat's not good at all. Thank you that you actually noticed it. I immediately pick it up no matter what. The meat's good. Okay, we can make it work. We should be able to make it work. And then maybe we ditch something. If we ditch like this, and then no, we will need this. And this we will need. Or maybe not. Let's... We only have to pick up one. Okay, I'm asking for a bullet here. Sitting in the middle. Really asking for a bullet. Okay, disinfected, disinfected. This is almost empty. So work is ahead. We need a building at work outskirts. Let's go. Most of all, we need food and water. So in this, there is a train over there. There is a freaking train over there. And my inventory is 100% full. Oh boy. The train there, it's like it's a different type of train. It's not always there though. It's a hard decision. But we gotta make it. So the meats can wait. I'm going to leave it under a tree. And take a look at the train. The amount of zombies there, it's like... Well, I mean... In that field I would have been dead already. I have a feeling that somebody is not behind me, that somebody is just in front of me, ahead of me. Okay, these two bushes here. Chamber Senator. Oh, the Lord of War. Okay. Here we go. Are the zombies there? Some of them are. Is it a civilian train? If it's civilian, it's not interesting. Nikolai John in YouTube chat. Good evening, welcome. Sorry, I kinda haven't been paying attention really to my YouTube chat. The train, by the look of it, hasn't been low. Okay. This is like more than interesting. It is a military train. Okay. Hi there. Unknown Prophet, good evening, welcome. These guys, they cannot jump out. So let me cut his legs. Here you go. Oh, that we need. And a proper knife. And this backpack, is it larger in this version of the game? Oh yeah, pristine. Very nice. 36, 35. Slightly larger. Though the profile of it is less favorable. So let's I can ditch the knife now, and I will. I don't like this back, but we need all the space we can get, especially if we are looting a military train. Stupid platforms. Ski mask. A new type of it. Sure look like a hat, yeah. Prophet. Thank you, man. I'm okay. Still here, still streaming. All the zombies are down there. Oh boy, okay. This part I hate. There's one more. So, food. Food's nice. And this, yeah, cannot be open. Like a ton of them around me. Oh boy. Leaving them in the open. Oops. Fell down. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm leaving this behind. I'm taking this. I'm taking this. I'm fixing it. Conathon, I know, right? But that's military trains for you. That's military trains for you. So I think I'm ditching the shotgun since I have only 2 rounds. What does it take? 308. Not that fun, but okay. So take this, fix this. So DMR's going to be my carabine now. My primary. This is like my secondary. This is sidearm. Yeah, let's see if I get that lucky. DU pants with something inside. Well, BDU pants, they're a little bit better than my jeans. But I like the look of my character. Okay, no intention to do that. Stop doing that to me. I'm just trying to get back to the platform without getting stuck in this freaking train. second. I'm trying to move fast here, but... Shut up. It will attract other zombies. Well, that's some deep level of role play. Oh crap! Oh crap! I'm here. Don't have all day. Yeah, without a magazine, it's just a single-chambered rifle. Lots of dead zombies. Lots of scopes here. Huh. It's like somebody was here. Oh, this is so good. This is not supposed to be here, but again, so much loot in this train. The train hasn't been looted. But again, even this, even the freaking claimer. Okay, we got to decide what to do with the pants. This, yeah, the claimer's too big, but we can fit it. So. You are probably right. I'm gonna get you. You are probably right. Chamber center, yeah, actually, that's very well noted. Back then, they used to be, the feel of them being powerful was way different. I do remember that it was, for example, Baby AK in, I don't know, like 120, 130, 110. No, sorry, 110. Not one. It started with 130, I think, 130 something. So somewhere around 130, 140, I do remember it. I couldn't control like Baby AK. After more than 2 shots. I want to open the car up. You mean open the car up? Which car? What are we talking about? There is still military here. There's still military here everywhere. So the scope, I guess we just well, do that without the scope. We just go without the scope for now. We need to take care of our food situation. But the freaking DMR. Okay, there's one more thing. This damaged swell is an empty magazine. Let's reload that. This is empty. So we can do it like this. We have more consecutive space. So this wall is actually supposed to be a close quarter full auto gun. But my primary is going to be the DMR for now. It's sorta kinda like a version of FNFall. FNFall used to be extremely powerful. Just the feel of it. Here we go. Yeah, the view distance seeing like not just the industrial complex, but the hill behind Sitnik from here. It's crazy, not just hill behind Sitnik. Where's my rangefinder? Yeah, that house over there. Green mustache house on the hill. Now, when I have a gun, I need a scope, and there's a very solid chance to find a big scope here. But I don't want to spend time looting this place. Any dead zombies on the road? No dead zombies. One's pretty alive. So the scopes, the big ACOGs, they're considered kinda low tier, so that's why there's a solid chance of finding one. 9 mils, okay. I don't even know about this gunplay. All damage levels back. Well, I mean the old West. The old way they calculated pretty much the bullet travel trajectories and damage. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. I remember seeing myself bullet traveling time that far exceeded everything like that it could have been in real time, in real life, sorry. So it used to be, it was so problematic. Okay, that we just got to eat right away. People literally had this chance to run away from your bullets, at least to move to the side, while the bullets technically were flying. So the old way was way overcomplicated, with lots of parameters taken into account. It was taking lots of parameters into account, so, and ended up, well, being pretty much too much for a game like this. Chamber Center, have you actually played 0.63? There's still one server, 0.63, 0.62. There's still one server left. Well, it was left like in June. I haven't checked it since then. Maybe still should be there. So you can download the client from Steam, you know how, and experience that firsthand again. Okay. Yeah, those guys absolutely don't want to mess with. This on the other side. This we need. Where did it go? So let's fix this. It's just so funny how I remember people just being absolutely crazy, like cursing with last words on the gunplay in .62, how clunky, how bad, how desynchronized it was. And now when it's gone, like, there are people now trying to get it back. Yes, it's just never-ending circle of... I don't even know how to call it. Okay. So far, so good. Now it's time to start leaving this place. That I don't need. Wow. Aren't you too fast? That's my first cut, I think, on the server today. So many people just simply left the DayZ community forever, simply because of the matter of the bullets not registering. Oh, nice, an MP5. So yeah, the thing about all DayZ that it definitely wasn't the game for everybody, only for pretty hardcore players. Technically speaking, I cannot complain about the old DayZ because the only version of DayZ that I didn't like, well, versions that I didn't like, they were early versions of .63 when it was just, well, pretty much empty. Oh, the first rabbit. Haven't seen them before. Don't need the tent. Yeah, gonna get you. You are right. At this point, I don't need the tent. That I did not expect. So I have pretty much everything I was going to take from the tent. Is it still possible to make a fire inside? We need to find a secluded house and cook the meats before it's too late. Yeah, Chamber Center. Well, I mean, if you haven't played .62, if the server's still there, just do it. That's an interesting experience. And you definitely get this feeling of that some things you just simply cannot forget. Give me a second if I can find it. This PC desktop. Sorry. Dun, 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 dun. Always the 10th last 1000 cross road in Rostoka. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. If the server's still there, here's all the data about the legacy .62 server. The last time I played it, it was June. So, and back then, yeah, there were no PvP there. The server stayed empty. But I was able actually to find some old and a car, and then a bus. Nice. Now I'm freaking sneezing. Interesting. Rostoka. Southern Crossroad in Rostoka. Let me take a look. Which one are you talking about? The one south of Radunin, yeah. I have seen tents there, yeah, but I cannot say like it's everywhere. It's always there. But often, yeah, I think. I can hear more deer. But I haven't cooked this one. So let's do it before it goes bad. I don't know if I'm risking here. I'm not sure if this house is visible from Borek. And it's raining again. Of course, that's how Livonia works. One hope is that I'm not going to get drenched all the way. So Borek is in that direction. Sorta kinda. Hey. Well, probably not that visible. I'm going to be. It's raining here inside. Okay. Forgot to eat this. So let's do a little bit of cooking. I have a lighter. I didn't ditch it, so yeah, let's just do it. This old knife. So we don't get wet under this rain. We'll need a little bit more than 3, I think. The deer was surprisingly productive for its size. used a ton of meats. Okay. Survival is necessary. Looting Borek wasn't necessary. So that happened because I just spotted the train, and that's it. I'm not using my Rex. I try to keep them just in case something bad happens. Okay, work. Good, very good. So, damaged, damp, drenched. Can I wring it out? Yes. Yeah, Chamber Center, yeah, the simulation. It's not a mill sim, so it's different, like completely different games, completely different scopes. So it's way less realistic because the story pretty much dictates it. It's a zombie survival. Doesn't matter if you call them infected or whatnot. And Arma 2, DayZ mod, it was essentially Arma 2, so it was completely fitting there. So, but that's for special audiences. I wouldn't even think of reading that stuff. Like, never ever. I don't care about all the military stuff and all the things like that. So, for example, for me, I go outside. That's why I never played Arma 2, that's why I never knew about DayZ mod. So completely not my type of things. And there's, technically speaking, let's be honest, there's not a lot of people who are into that level of detalization of anything. The games are viewed as a way to spend time, not as a way to like learn a ton about of things that you might never ever need in real time. In real life, sorry, I keep saying real time today instead of real life. My bad. So yes, fully loaded. Unfortunately, this is a small one. That's why it's not my primary. I always wanted to have a character with just one gun. Well, no, and a sidearm. What's called Fall. This is pretty much it. So, like, let's put it that way, Chamber Center. Have you ever played things like? Have you ever played like Morrowind? Morrowind had a ton of, still has a ton of books in game. Some of them were really just stories, but some of them were like absolutely insane. They were, I don't know how to describe it. They were like esoterical texts that one could decipher for just for the sake of it. It didn't have any influence, knowing the text, on the gameplay really. So some of the texts were like absolutely crazy, like just batshit insane, let's put it that way. So, and that stuff I read, even though I'm not a fan of fantasy stuff just in general. So I cannot quote it because I read it in Russian a long time ago. I played Morrowind in Russian a long time ago, and I just, that level of insanity, I cannot translate it to English. So absolutely not related to anything in the world of the game, to anything in the real life. So and we are full. I guess it depends on how one views gaming. How one approaches it and sees it. Okay, are we now more or less the shoes are soaked? Okay, let's see. Let's get them dried just for the sake of it, since we still have this fire going on. The backpack's wet, doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, the shoes I'm more interested in getting warm and nice and dry. So while you read like documentation for military equipment, pretty much I read things like let me, yep, I found it in English. That's one of the lessons of Vivek. Only one of them. Sermon 26. But there is like, I think, how many? 36? Of only that series of books in Morrowind. If you never tried it, if you never played Morrowind, just take a look at the level of, I don't know how to call it even, attention to the small details of the world. So I guess only that series of books in Morrowind had 36 of them. Limiting how can use the compass. Yeah, but the sad truth about the compass that nobody, literally nobody, just stays within the game. Everybody use external maps. Like, I don't know, maybe I saw one other person that tried to learn the map without actually loading anything in their browser. Everybody else would just immediately open a website with a map and would refer to that. So you can of course have it in the game. And if it was like, I mean, we lost a ton of this functionality not because it was cut out. We lost it because the engine got completely changed. So if it was something that we had and then we lost, then yeah, losing features is always bad, especially if they don't cost you anything. Yeah, overall, like, difficulty of figuring things out, yeah, there's always that. Overall complexity of the game, but in general, losing features is always bad. But we just didn't lose features. We lost the engine. So that's what happened to us in DayZ. So, and after that, they just looked at how people play DayZ, and realistically speaking, I'm not even talking about the servers with the map. with some mod that would give you just a map. So, like always available with your exit coordinates on that. I'm not even talking about that. So, oh, the shoes are done now. So the main problem of that the feature wasn't needed anymore, and they just okay, those zombies are in the field over there. Strange, but okay. I guess it's not because of some other people, it's just because of me. Yeah, look at this view distance. I wish I had a better scope. I can freaking see the church of Sitnik from here. From freaking Warwick. This is insanity. This is like... I've never expected that. This is the church of Sitnik over there. I cannot even measure this distance. That's 600 meters. This tree is 700 meters. The factory itself, it's like past 1 kilometer now. So my horizon here ends at 700 meters. Well, 800 meters. So there's only kilometer to that tree line. So this, what I find amazing. Like the games, they should look good. In order to survive, they just should look good. And DayZ is pretty old game. Again, another sad truth of it. DayZ is a very old game. Yeah, updated in a major way once, but still very old. And if you compare the look of it, the graphics, compared to some new games, they don't of course have even like half of DayZ gameplay, but they just win because they look better. That's why we need DayZ 2. Just even if the gameplay stays absolutely the same, even if nothing changes in terms of features and even amount of things that we can and type of things that we can interact with in the game, we need the new game just for updated, enhanced look. The fact that DayZ somehow, well, thanks to the team, thanks to unique approach of Bohemia Interactive, stayed relevant for this long. It's like the miracle level of GTA 5. Of that level. But that's miracle. You cannot expect that. You cannot build your strategy on that. So if it happens, you just use it, of course, but you cannot reliably rely on that. Okay, I should be able to see, I think, freaking hell, I can see the military base with 2 antennas from here. This is like insane. I mean, I like it so much. Okay, the fan of Lemberg should be ahead then, if it's the right road. Chamber Center, yeah, we actually wanted to do a couple of tests ourselves, but me, I and Chamber Senator, but our characters, we didn't really push it, so our characters only met yesterday for the first time. One thing I think they should fix is this. I don't think it's right. This crazy glare, sun reflection off of what's supposed to be dry land, or at least not that reflective. So. And your character yesterday died. Well, I don't blame you, I just, like, we haven't really been pushing it. Is that the castle? Is that the freaking castle I can see from here? The only normal castle of the game. Of the map, sorry. Yeah. I don't know if 2.5 kilometer shots are possible. But maybe they are now. Damaged. Wool gloves. I have fingerless gloves. Doesn't matter. Yeah, the new fog, I noticed that the new fog, it looks very, well, it looks better, and it looks now realistic, the way it moves. I recorded a short video, I didn't really, I wasn't even really going to do a time lapse, but I just kind of watched that video on fast forward. So, and the way the fog moves, the way it was rolling in and rolling out, looked pretty crazy. I don't think we have different weather. I don't think we have different weather now. Puzzleet, welcome to YouTube channel. Well, it doesn't look that bad, as you say. It doesn't look that bad. People on the internet tend to exaggerate a lot. It doesn't look that bad. It's definitely not Minecraft. So it's definitely not like first Tomb Raider or something like that. But we need the EZ2 because this is acceptable right now. Let's put it that way. It's not bad. It's not amazing. Wouldn't call it even good, but this is acceptable. It's not going to stay acceptable for longer. Yeah, I never played Rust, I never played 7 Days to Die. I'm not a gamer. I play literally like 2-3 games for years, so but I've seen videos, for example, games like the new Chinese game. What's it called? Doesn't matter, that's a completely different genre. Doesn't matter that it's not about survival and whatnot. I'm just comparing the visuals of it. So yeah, gonna get you. I don't think we are getting different weather in different towns. Not yet. But technically, yeah, why not? Okay, I'm not looting this base down there. Even though the scopes, it definitely should have the scopes. I want to keep moving. And by the way, eating too. I need a well. Where do I find the well? Crap, the closest one I think is around. I can boil water, but that's too much of a hassle. Rжечь? God. This is a stretch. Gonna get you. If it was like that, maybe it was desynchronization, weather desynchronization. It is possible. All sorts of desynchronization, yeah, they are possible. Puzzle, welcome to DayZ. Yeah, welcome to DayZ. I don't kill people because they don't speak, but there is a stupid rule: no mic, no life in DayZ. Yeah, I don't follow that rule. Different people have different circumstances and sometimes even conditions. So I don't kill people because they don't talk, but many players would. Actually, one of the creators of DayZ standalone, Brian Hicks, the original one, has been a big proponent of this rule, I think, if I'm using the words right. The Wiggle code works too. Yeah, the Wiggle code works, but you got to know about it. Chamber center, yeah. Complicated, well, complex weather. That has been a thing lately. I mean, things like gunplay and all the ballistics related to bullets and whatnot. They've always been kinda prioritized by creators of shooters, especially realistic ones. But now it's time in the survival environment to take a look at actually factors related to the environment you're surviving in. So that's why we are finally getting more complicated weather. Okay, good. I need this. I really need it. I don't have it, right? Yes. But I will have to go to Rжечь. This is stupid. This is going to take days. There's a well in Rжечь. Going through this place and leaving it behind. I don't want to stay here. I don't like this. But this I like. Puzzle it. I mean, it only depends on what you want to do. That's the thing about DayZ. You decide what you do. I'm pretty much always shoot. I always shoot. Well, 95% of the cases. But I wouldn't, for example, kill a new spawn. A player that clearly doesn't have anything, and if we are on the coast. So... But many would. So... These days, I'm mostly playing DayZ for crazy fights. When I fight against worthy opponents. So... And most of the time, the only way to figure out if your opponent is worthy is to just start a fight. So the beauty of DayZ is that you don't need to do anything. You only do what you want. You don't even need, for example, like to try to stay alive. Lots of people never leave the coast, die every 5 minutes, respawn and have like absolutely crazy adventures. They'd completely ignore the survival part of the game. They'd be dying, like piling up their own bodies, and that would be sometimes even fun to watch. Yesterday, Puzzleed yesterday, it was yesterday. Today, the server's been kinda dead, but I mean, it's not that. It's not that when I'm not here, and when I'm here, it kinda die. But yesterday at this time it was actually pretty full. Well, full enough for us to find 2 players in Polyana. Me to find 2 players in Polyana. Ganagechi was nearby, but he was pretty much doing his own stuff, carrying of his own things, feeding me some info about the tactical environment, but mostly on his own. So, and I wanted to play my cards as good as it was possible yesterday, and unfortunately I pretty much had just one opportunity to shoot, and it wasn't the best opportunity, and I messed it up. So it's very easy in DayZ to just mess everything up by just YOLOing it. Like, you can do it all day, every day. That's, for example, what those people on the coast do. Dying every 5 minutes or so. Trying to YOLO it, hoping that maybe once in a while they would just kill somebody with good equipment, with good loot. Or just maybe even would just get somebody for fun, so not even thinking about their loot. So it's really easy to just die like that in DayZ. But to be smart, to be patient, that's what I'm still trying to learn after like 10 years of playing the game. Literally like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I had the stupidest firefight across the river. First, actually 2 in 1 stream. First, like, I was, well, 1 versus 2. And the second guy killed me, and the first one I killed one. Then I spent a ton of rounds to get the guy who was running on the other side of the river, on the other bank of the river, clearly baiting, while his friend was flanking me. So I don't even remember if I killed that guy, but I knew that it was going on. I knew that I was getting flanked. I knew it. I just, well, went YOLO. And then straight after that I spawned in. I found immediately a pistol with a couple of rounds, and I knew that there was a guy moving in the same direction as I, and we had again a fight across the river. I tried to hit him with my pistol, he tried to hit me. His pistol was even like the weakest pistol in the game, so we both didn't have anything, and both were pretty much dying from just starvation. PvE servers? No, they are not bad. They are not bad. PvE servers are not bad. It's a good way to learn things, like survival things, how to stay alive without other players. As for PvP, gunplay, not PvP. PvP is complex in DayZ, but gunplay, just handling guns. You can play on DayZ. There's much servers where you pretty much spawn in some town, surrounded by a wall, with a gun in your hands, with other people. So and immediately you start shooting. So that helps with gun handling a lot. So if we can have a comment in the chat for what's the name of the server? Desmach Namalsk, Desmach Livonia, Desmach something by Crimson Zamboni server. Haven't actually played there for like a very long time, but I consider it one of the best servers, one of the best Desmach servers for DayZ ever, because it's vanilla. It doesn't run a ton of crazy mods. It doesn't run any mods or scripts. So DM, gonna get you, exclamation DM, please. So for a newbie to just figure out how the guns work, that's like one of the best ones. I learned how the guns work without that stuff because back then as much servers weren't possible. Thank you, but that's in my Twitch chat, not in my YouTube chat. Attitude increases when you move inland from the coast. Interesting. Maybe. I haven't really been testing things, to be honest. I've been more like just experiencing them. But yeah, I would actually, every new patch, I would actually try to play in Chernarus. But I'm so fed up with Chernarus, to be honest. And it doesn't even look good. So that's why I'm not there. So, Puzzlead, instead of maybe looking for PvE servers, you can go and join one of the official servers when they are low pop. You'll pretty much have the same conditions, and maybe even you'll see people who would want to talk to you. Instead you'd find people who would try to talk to you instead of like shooting at you right away. Gonna get you, that doesn't work in my YouTube chat. There's nothing works in my YouTube chat. Thank you for trying, but yeah. Unfortunately, no comments. I don't think Nightbot is in my YouTube chat. I got to figure that out. I absolutely got to figure that out. I understand it, but yeah, my bad. Actually, give me a second. Just give me a second. I have an idea. Should be as easy as just clicking one button to make Nightbot to join my YouTube chat. But let's see if it can do it even. Give me a second. Nightbot. Oh, I don't need the new control panel. Settings. Is it only for Twitch? Should I just log in through my YouTube? And let me take a look. Login with YouTube. Okay. What service? Yep, Nightbot. There's a lot of rights Nightbot's requesting for YouTube. Okay. Let's see. Commons, custom. Yeah, completely different entity. So now we have Nightbot. I think. Now we have Nightbot in our YouTube chat, but there's no comments there. Take a look. Take a look at this. Yeah. Is it still there? No. Is it there? Nightbot, I mean. I'm not seeing it in my YouTube chat. Could be there, but it's not. Nightbot is not a moderator of my YouTube chat, so, and I cannot see it in the list of viewers, chatters on YouTube. So unfortunately, completely separate entity. Okay. Not what I expected. I will have to transfer all the commands manually, all the custom commands and some settings for other stuff. Yep, I tried. I'm not really a good streamer. I'm not really a good YouTube streamer. Well, to be honest, I'm not a YouTuber either. Okay. Let's drink. I haven't been really stepping my game in any way related to streaming, so probably should have been at least trying to aspire for more, but I don't know, being demonetized for 2.5 years on Twitch and of course not being able to monetize anything on YouTube, I mean, and still stream every day in these conditions. I myself don't know how I keep doing it. That's a heli crash. Oh boy. That's like landing behind us. Should we check it? Very close. Yeah, sounded more like a car than a heli crash. Here we go. So what do we need to fix? The pants. Reload the pistol. I'm running around with not loaded pistol, which is very stupid. Okay. So are we going to keep finding signs of other people here? So the heli crash, that direction somewhere, pretty close, I think. Okay. Let's see if I'm lucky enough to find the scope here. to step on a mine. Clock. Police stuff. Going around. Another pistol. Okay. Somewhere over there it happened. Not sure. Not sure. Where it might be. A second. Oh god. It's Kulna heli crash. I think that's the closest one. Maybe one in Konopki. I'm looking at the map and I think it was Kulna. I'm not seeing anything closer on the map. That's the scene. Nothing in that direction. Well, there's nothing around the firing range. If I'm even running in the right direction. I hope I am. Unnamed military area. The firing range. There's no heli crash around it anywhere. There's one. I mean the east. There's one next to grabbing. There's one next to grabbing, but the direction wasn't right. Just north of the barracks. Ah! The one just in the military base. Just the one just on the firing range. Yeah, that one I didn't even know of. That's dangerous. That's pretty much asking for a bullet. Yeah, that's it. The one just straight at the range. It's good that I have firepower now. Finally. Hello there. Okay, I will need my pistol that I keep forgetting to reload. And the suppressor too. Good reason to fire the firing range. Yeah, finally. The pistol itself is okay. the suppressor's not. And still not in the best shape possible. Okay, we have some space now, some room. Let's maybe eat a little bit to make more room. Okay, and we just will have to YOLO eat. I don't think I've ever looted a heli crash here on the firing range. I don't think I knew about it. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Sega drum mag. Always funny to find one. A scope, not the best one, but something. You died here? Okay. That sounds worrying. That sounds really worrying. A large backpack. I need it, but... Okay, let's check the zombies' bodies, and it'll be time to go. Nothing interesting. So not the best scope, but it is a scope. In bad condition, that's why we have this. Gonna get you. Yeah, this is an interesting place loot-wise, yeah. Puzzle official ones. Low pop official ones. Try low pop official ones. As for deathmatch, try deathmatch Namalsk, deathmatch Livonia by Crimson Zamboni. So Google it. Just Google it. Crimson Zamboni. The name. The Crimson Zamboni. You'll find his deathmatch server. It changes name because it changes the map, but the rest stays vanilla. Wow, at me? Ow. Did I see something moving over there? These guys can see very well. YouTube removed the post about the server. Yeah, sorry. I barely have any control over my YouTube chat. I only pretty much can ban people myself. Thank you for trying, gonna get you. I'm really not a YouTube streamer. I'm a Twitch streamer. Yeah, just attracted a screamer. Hey, how did you tank that bullet? Yeah, they're coming in now. Another one. Okay, now we are not stealthy anymore. And we just got to be fast. They damaged my jacket. So we don't need. This is nice, but we don't need it either. This is food. Always need it. Interesting. This run I'm finding way more food in the south than I'm used to. Tactical short. Okay, maybe. There will be time for another jacket. Doesn't look like this. Doesn't look like this has been looted. Still one zombie left. Yeah. This tower here, and we are leaving. Вихрь. Tempting, but it's not silenced. But it's small. So, and this is silenced. I don't know. I'm keeping what I have. Oh yeah, I can see the radio tower from here. This is so cool. This is proper. This is like almost realistic, and some parts not almost, just fully realistic horizon. Like that over there. That's realistic horizon. That's what you would have seen. That's what you would have been looking at. IRL. All the nades. I have a feeling, gonna get you, and I've had this feeling for a while, that the nade situation's kinda all or nothing for every particular military base at a moment of time. So it's like all or nothing. So you pretty much one day Svarog would be full of grenades, another day Polyana, another day Kulna, another day the factory, which they would name this nameless place. Well, I call it the firing range. Essentially, that's what it is. There's like one firing range around Borok, and one tank firing range or artillery firing range around Radunin. But this is probably the most proper firing range. So yeah. Speaking of Paho, gonna get you, right? Move Livonia to the tropics. Yeah, one day maybe. Oh, how are they behind? They didn't sound like they were behind. Okay, let me fix my raincoat. And a little over there, Menehuni coming to visit here. Yeah. You do not save in DayZ, you just log out and your character disappears. You can build a base, but you cannot protect your base really unless you are in there. And even then you might not be able to protect your base. DayZ is a game actually about dying and losing, so don't get attached to your stuff. Don't get attached to your loot, don't get attached to your belongings. Ah, you little piece of... Haven't been beaten by a wolf in a long time. So, to stay just alive, you log out somewhere in the bush, and then when you log in, you continue from the same spot. As for the base, you can build one. Of course, you can make stashes, you can hide barrels in the bushes, you can build like pretty big bases if you want, but in vanilla DayZ, it's actually quite easy to break into somebody's base. In vanilla DayZ. On modded servers, different modded servers that supports base building, they sometimes would offer methods of protection. Better locks, the walls that would be more strong, so than the normal ones, things like that. Yeah, DayZ is kinda close to Project Zomboid, so but Project Zomboid is a single player game. So if Project Zomboid was a mass multiplayer game with randoms, that would have been like very close to DayZ. Yeah, Project Zomboid I know of. I kinda like to watch Project Zomboid. I don't want to play it. Everything's too small there for my taste. It's not that level of multiplayer. DayZ has always been a multiplayer game. Project Zomboid, it's like not local multiplayer. It's like you run your own server. You can run server for others and whatnot. And it's not that type of multiplayer. And DayZ has been like ruthless multiplayer since the very beginning, where you just when you meet a person, you have no idea what's on their mind, and they just can do pretty much anything, and you can do pretty much anything. So Project Zomboid, in the end, yeah, there are multiplayer servers now and whatnot, and PvP too and whatnot, but it started like a single player game. DZ, for example, has never been a single player game and has been always about player to player interaction and about dying. Well, I mean, you interact with others, you die, you learn. Something that just got guessed. So, okay, hope I don't get sick again. What are those noises? Like something behind me. Yeah, that's basics. I mean, if you know where to find food, hunting is not always needed, but it's just all part of survival. If you stay close to relatively empty, well, without other players, village, you should always be able to find food on vanilla at least. So, in the middle of the woods, yeah, good luck with that. In military areas, for example, there's not a lot of food. Occasionally you would find something, but in settlements the chances are way higher. People just don't loot properly. People miss things under their noses. People don't look under the tables, inside containers, inside like pieces of clothing, backpacks on the ground. When people don't do that, they miss like half of it. Got to learn how to spot it. I've seen so many new players playing DayZ and literally missing pretty important pieces of loot under their noses, like food, for example, when starving. So, but this is it for tonight. I really gotta go. Thank you very much for watching, people. So, YouTube crowd, if you liked what you just saw, don't forget to leave a like, please, on the stream. Or if you're watching this as a recorded video, leave a like if you like this type of gameplay. We got South. The idea was to start new and get South. We got geared on the way there, which was absolutely unexpected. I expected to just go all the way south with pretty much a sound of shotgun. Didn't expect to find a DMR and things like that. So, but it's not the right side of the south of the map. So, YouTube crowd, subscribe to the channel just to not miss more streams. I stream every day. Sometimes I do very short streams. Sometimes I don't play DayZ. Sometimes I play something else like GeoGuessr these days. But I stream every day. And yeah, there's a comment section. Feel free to leave a comment under any of the videos if you want to say something. Twitch crowd, don't leave the channel, please. You know that we gotta raid somebody. Gonna get you unknown prophet. So, Chamber Senator, thank you for watching, people. So let me find somebody to raid on Twitch. Okay, give me a sec. So let's take a look at nobody's playing DayZ on my following page. Let's take a look at our section. Of DayZ. Okay, there is a streamer. that I let's rate them. I am not sure what type of DZ they're playing. It doesn't look like Chernars, doesn't look like Livonia, so they're on a very modded server. But anyway, let's go and read Call Me K. Now you get why we are reading Call Me K. See you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night.